and liabilities, 3-part sale, Sunday, November 17th, Chapel Crossing, just off 113 behind the Royal Farms, Dagsboro, now C, EmmertAuction.com or AuctionZip.com.
Open house Wednesday, 3 to 5 p.m.
And welcome back to Delaware Housing Matters, brought to you by the Delaware State Housing Authority, where we talk about everything housing. Let's go to our next caller. Are you there?
Yes, hi. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's your housing question today?
My circumstances have unexpectedly changed, and I need to find a place to live. Money is tight, and it's really important to find a place that has accessibility features for my mom. She'll be living with me. She's older now, and well, I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, I know just the thing. Delaware now has a new free and easy-to-use housing locator service called DelawareHousingSearch.org. Searchable real-time information on affordable and market rate units. Whether you're looking to rent or buy, or just need general information on housing and related services, this website has got it all.
That sounds perfect. What's the address again?
DelawareHousingSearch.org. Or you can just call their toll-free line, 1-877-428-8844. They'll walk you through your search step-by-step and help you answer your questions. They even offer language services.
Thanks so much. I'll check it out right now.
Glad we could help. Let's go to our next caller. Caller, are you there?
Delaware State Housing Authority. Delaware's key to housing since 1968.
Want to do a smart thing this holiday season? We suggest you shop in local businesses. For every $100 spent at locally owned stores, most of that money stays right here in the local economy. But when you shop online, nothing comes home. You see, where you shop does make a difference. This is General Manager Mike Cazala reminding you that what you spend here stays here. Keep it local this holiday season.
For great ideas on how you can help keep it local this holiday season, check out the Keep It Local Holiday Gift Guide at Delaware1059.com. Chock full of local businesses with great holiday gift ideas and special offers. And for all your insurance needs, contact your local Delmarva Allstate agent, Paul Sarnak, at 302-248-8500. That's 302-248-8500. Or on the web at DelmarvaInsuranceGroup.com.
9157. Text me and say, hey, I see you. You look horrible. The mustache looks terrible. Or, Jim, I really like what you've done with your hair today, and you're looking good. So send me a text, 542-9157, and tell me what's going on in your world today. We're here at the Delaware Ag Museum up in Dover. We are going to go live on the radio in just a few minutes. Delaware 1059. People always ask me, is that AM or FM? It's FM, Delaware 105.9. So anyway, you will be able to hear us on the radio.
So I really want
You'll be able to watch us on the internet.
I was waiting for
we are at the Delaware Ag Museum. If you look behind me, they are steady setting up for an auction that starts at 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to spend all day here. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you don't know what you're doing today, I encourage you to plan on stopping by the Delaware Ag Museum. And I'll tell you what I like about this auction. It's Ben Twilley from Green Gavel Auction is putting it on. And the one thing I do like about them is what you bid is what you pay, unless you use a credit card. But if you pay cash or approved check, whatever you bid is what you pay. So I haven't got a text from anybody. Nobody must not be watching me yet. So anyway, I'm just looking for somebody to tell me how things look.
Now don't forget, Jim, there is a delay.
There's a delay. You're right.
That's right. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's a 2-hour delay.
Well, yeah, it might take a day or two.
Might take a day
to get to you.
My phone number again, folks, 542-9157. I just need you to text me and say, I'm watching, looks pretty good. Tell me if my hair's all straight, how's things looking. So I am growing a mustache for you that don't know that. My son Jimmy told me about this thing called Movember, and it's for the month of November, and it's evidently to help promote men's health awareness. So I guess that technically means I should start paying attention to my health. So, and I guess people just grow a mustache just for the heck of it to help raise awareness of Movember. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. You got all those chairs set up, and they're going to be having a lot of things. And there's something I read, food served by. So they're going to have food. I'm excited about that. I'm ready for a hot dog. But anyway, it is live. It is Saturday morning. What in the world is today's date? I'll tell you as soon as I get my calendar out. 9th, November 9th. So anyway, it's November 9th, 2013. You are watching me at the Delaware Ag Museum. The young man doing all the work in the background is Colin Walls. He's an extremely highly trained electronic, automotive anything professional, okay? So if you need it done, Colin can figure out how to make it happen. He's an invaluable asset. Other than that, we do this show every week, so if you're watching or you're listening and you're saying, hey, could I be on the show? Yes, you could be on the show. If you're saying, hey, I have a business or an event that I'd like to know, could you promote it? Yes, we can. Or I'm having a surprise 80th birthday for my grandparents, and all their friends can't make it from all over the country, but they'd like to be there in spirit. You know what we can do? With Catch It Live, and don't worry about the names, just call me. We'll figure out who's going to do it for you. But we own them all, Colin and I. But here's the thing. We could come to your grandparents' 80th birthday party, and we could stream it. And maybe they moved from some other area, and they used to be a member of the VFW there. Gee whiz, we could stream it, and the people at the VFW there could get together that night and have a potluck dinner and watch the birthday party.
Well, what if they were
live?
What if they were a member of the American Legion?
If they were a member of the American Legion, they
not
could
the
do it
VFW.
too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Doesn't just have to be.
It doesn't. You're very loud, too.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You don't have to holler at me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. But anyway, now
that
you're
better?
too low.
How's that?
I'm too low.
Check 1, 2.
Okay, that's good.
Is that better?
But anyway, so what we're trying to say is we can stream events, and we've had a lot of fun with this. We've got a lot of parades coming up, too, and I want to mention that. We're going to be streaming, I believe, almost all the Christmas parades we can get to. So here's what we're looking for. If you own a bucket truck, we're looking for a bucket truck sponsor. We want somebody to bring the bucket truck to these events and get Colin and I up in a good position, and we will help you promote your business, whatever kind of business you have. If you own a bucket truck and you want to send an operator and the truck to these Christmas parades so that Colin and I can be up in the air and get a good view while we stream it, we will promote you. Also, if you would like to be one of our sponsors of the parades, where we mention it, we just recently did a parade in Milford, and so far, just to give you an example, let's say you bought an ad in our streaming of the Milford Community Parade, okay? We're just going to use this as an example. And I have to be honest with you, it's been a good one, all right? We've had over 5,000 views of that parade.
I haven't checked in the last week or so, so it could be even more than that. I shouldn't say
probably. Could be 5,100. Yeah. But anyway, what we're saying is, when you sponsor something we do, whether it be with Weller Does Delmarva or Catch It Live, okay, it's like the gift that keeps on giving, because what happens is once we stream that event, it's captured and people can go back and watch it and watch it and watch it and watch it. And guess what? We only charged you for the ad one time, but every time, in other words. So, we
won't even send you a bill later.
We won't even send you a bill. One bill does it all. So it's kind of like, wow. I bought an ad in the Milford Community Parade, thought a few hundred people would watch it. Turns out a few thousand people watched it, and that was a really good value for your money. So thank you to Abbott's Grill in Milford for sponsoring the Milford Community Parade.
As well as Glass Doctor. They were a sponsor
that's right.
too.
Our good friend Scott Fitzgerald down in Lincoln, Glass Doctor. So just want to let you know, sponsorship opportunities are here. We're very affordable. Colin and I are both local businessmen. I have Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Colin has Wall's Service Center in Milford. And we are here for you. And we would like to help promote your business, your event, again, whether it's a birthday party or a wedding or whatever. You're going to see a young man in the background here pretty soon, I think, on this little electric scooter. As you can see him there, that's the auctioneer, Ben Twilley, Green Gavel Auction. So this is another auction item that they're going to be auctioning off, that little scooter you're seeing running around.
Oh, I thought he just wanted to get a good parking spot.
Yeah, that's what it was. But anyway, we are live, and this is going to be a live event today, the 9th of November, up at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover. So again, letting you know, Catch It Live, Weller Does Delmarva, a couple different things that we could do to help promote your business, your event, a birthday party, a wedding, an anniversary, and heaven forbid, even a funeral, to be honest with you, for people that couldn't make it there, streaming of it. So just a lot of things we could do.
Yep, and we're gonna be going live here in just a minute. So
on the radio.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to need Mr. Twilley soon. I haven't got one text. Text me. I want to know how we looking. 542-9157 if you're watching the show. Oh, we do have some people watching us. So, wow. Anyway, we are live today.
Yeah, see those guys behind us? They're almost watching us.
They're almost watching us.
They got their backs
They've got their back turned to us.
We just got to get them to turn around.
Yeah. So, anyway. Okie dokie, everybody. Everybody. Today's going to be a good day. The sun is shining. Veterans Day is Monday. Want to remind you about that. If you own a flag, you want to fly it. It's a good thing. People have sacrificed a lot for us to have that opportunity. And if you know a veteran, take him out to breakfast, him or her, out to breakfast, out to lunch, out to dinner.
Hey, Jim, let's try a little bit of music here. See how it works. You ready for it?
I don't hear it. I do hear it.
You hear that all right?
Yeah.
It's our new theme music.
The theme music? It's not the song we picked. Oh, okay. This is our theme music. This is another thing. Colin and I are thinking about starting a band. Heavy metal. Light metal. Aluminum.
Now you said it's not the music we picked. When you say we, you mean you.
Yes, me.
Because I did
Actually,
not pick
it wasn't
that
even
song.
me. It wasn't even me.
I did not pick that song.
Okay, it was not even me that picked it. But it has been picked, and hopefully it will be played. But we were thinking about starting a heavy metal band, and we've decided to start a light metal band, Aluminum. Okay? We're going to call it Aluminum. Actually, we're going to call it Anumulum. Anyway, don't forget, I'm looking for somebody to text me and say, holy mackerel, Jim, I can't believe you are growing such a mustache. Or, I love what you've done with your hair, or you're just annoying to me today. Okay.
Right after Walt here, we're going to be
right after Walt. I don't even hear Walt, so. Anyway.
How's that?
There we go. We're going to go live in a minute, everybody. Live.
Of course, all our veterans. We do have the Korean War Veterans Association joining us as a group. We also are thrilled that we have the Air Force Band coming and their honor guard. We are thrilled to have some antique military equipment as well as new military equipment.
The idea of a Laurel Veterans Day Parade formed nearly a year ago. The parade begins at 11 a.m. along Central Avenue in Laurel. Maryland State Police are investigating a fatal Berlin crash that occurred when two teenage brothers crossed a highway on foot last night into the path of an oncoming troopers patrol car. The troopers identified as 21-year-old Nicholas Hager, a one-year veteran assigned to the Berlin barracks. Hager was taken by state police personnel to Atlantic General Hospital due to injuries sustained during the crash. One teenager was also taken to AGH, where he was pronounced dead. He is identified as 16-year-old Timir Dennis of the 10,800 block of Maple Court, Berlin. His brother was taken to PRMC prior to being transferred by air to the University of Maryland Shock Trauma Center for treatment. He's identified as Tyhaim Bowden. The preliminary investigation indicates the trooper Hager was on routine patrol headed northbound on Route 113 approaching Bay Street when the two brothers ran directly into the path of the patrol car. The trooper attempted to take evasive action but was unable to avoid striking both youths. He immediately called for EMS and began to provide emergency care to both teens. The investigation is being conducted by the Maryland State Police crash team. The investigation continues. Rehoboth's Personnel Committee
it's a squirrel song.
Getting down to business today, interviewing 4 candidates for the position of city manager. The interview is taking place in executive session at this hour. The public not invited. The 4 finalists are from all across the country and are vying to take over for current city manager Greg Faris, who has held the position since 1982 and retires December the 5th. An announcement on a new city manager is not expected to be made today. Delaware 105.9 news time is 8:06, and time for sports.
Nope. After sports.
Taking a look at high school football, well, the regular season is now over. Delmar wins. They beat Woodbridge 33-28 in a game heard last night on Delaware 105.9. Other games of interest, Caesar Rodney beat Dover 42-18. Lake Forest over Milford 33-7. Laurel tops Seaford 40. Beat Polytech 35-20. Over Indian River 29-27. Cape shut out Smyrna 42-14. 2-0. And that's Quick Check on Sports from Delaware 105.9. Taking a look at the forecast. Well, sun much of the time today, 57. Clear tonight, down to 40. Tomorrow, look for partly sunny, windy, 64. Monday, sunshine gives way to clouds, 58. And on Tuesday, colder with intervals of clouds and sun, 45. Currently 30 at the Circle in Georgetown. It's 32 at the Riverwalk in Milford and 34 at the University of Delaware's facility in Lewis.
Okay, everybody. We are here. We are live. This is Jim Weller, and welcome to this week's edition of Weller Does Delmarva. We are actually live at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover. And I want to tell you, you can go to www.wellerdoesdelmarva.com and see all that's going on right now live. If you're listening, you say, can't do it right now. You can do it anytime you want. It'll be captured there, hopefully indefinitely. But anyway, this is a new show that we're doing. We've been doing it about I think, September 7th. And we're every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. And we're looking for people that might want to be involved with the show. Whether you want to buy sponsorship, be on the show, have us maybe come to one of the events that you've got going on. And we're not only doing it on the radio, from 8 to 9, it's live on the radio. But also, we stream it so people can watch it, see the product we have, and things like that. If you look right now at Weller Does Delmarva, you can see they're setting up an auction right behind us. There's all kinds of chairs, people gathering around. The auction starts at 10. We are live at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover. And this is put on by Green Gavel Auction. It's going to be a great event. So there's lots of interesting things. And I encourage you to stop by and check it out. If you go to my Facebook page, I posted pictures earlier. Got a really neat pedal car, a lot of antique things, a lot of new things, a lot of interesting things. But the other thing I want to mention is a couple of our sponsors. First of all, I want to thank Colin Walls and right here behind me. He does a great job of making everything happen. And he is like my partner in this project. And we have the show Weller Does Delmarva every Saturday morning. So the other thing is we have a couple sponsors we want to thank. First, we want to thank Wireless Zone in Milford and Middletown and Harrington. And they do a great job of selling cell phones, tablets, providing services and answering questions and things like that. So if you need a cell phone or anything related to a cell phone, check them out. Wireless Zone, Milford, Harrington, and Middletown. The other one is Glass Doctor. Our good friend Scott Fitzgerald from the Fitzgerald family in Lincoln has Glass Doctor, and it's located right on Route 113 in Lincoln. Whether you need a windshield replaced, a window in your car, maybe you need a shower enclosure, something like that. Maybe you need a window in your business or you're building a building and you want to quote on glass. Maybe you have a nice desk and you want a glass top on it or a table or something like that. Give them a call. Glass Doctor is 422-2783. I'm going to get one of the gentlemen that's involved with this auction over here as soon as I can. Ben Twilling, real good man. I go to a lot of auctions, and he does a great job. Come on over, Ben, if you would. Here's a microphone for you. And I wanted to also remind everybody Monday is Veterans Day. And you want to thank and honor a veteran because freedom is not free. And people did honor and sacrifice for us to have this liberty that we seem to take so lacklusterously. In other words, freedom is an important thing, and we need to honor it, cherish it, and thank the men and women that have helped us have it. Ben, good morning to you. I need you to hold that. Talk right into it.
Okay.
The microphone.
We can probably do that.
All right. Live on the internet. Okay. And we're on Delaware 105.9 broadcasting live. So we got it all covered. As you can see in the background, they're setting up for an auction. And what's going on here today?
Well, Jim, we're going to try to do an auction here, and we're going to donate all the proceeds. Green Gavel Auction is doing the annual auction for the Lions Foundation.
Okay.
And we do the auction for them, and then we give the Lions Foundation 100% of the proceeds.
Wow. And then they distribute it?
And they distribute it throughout the community. For whoever may need an operation, whatever.
They have the hospital beds too. They need a bed in a house, something like that.
They will do it all.
Yeah, the Lions Club does a great job. The Delaware Lions Foundation kind of governs the Lions.
That is correct.
Or is underneath supporting. Either way you want to look at it.
And Don McCates will be talking to you a little bit about that. Yes, he is the president of the foundation, and he will be giving you some additional information. But you should come out today and support it. It's going to be a great day. We have a lot of fun here. As you said earlier, we do have a lot of new items. We have some used items. We have donated items. But we have 48 gun safe.
Really? You mean a gun safe that will hold 48 guns?
Yes, sir. And it's brand spanking new. And we have a 12-gauge shotgun today.
Okay.
It's a nice polymer 12-gauge pump.
Is that black one back there?
Yes, 24-inch barrel, good home defense weapon.
Wow.
Not that we would need it in this day and time, but it's available if you
do. It's like a spare tire. It's just a good thing to have it.
Yes, sir, it sure is.
It's like all them extra numbers on your speedometer. It's nice just having them there.
Just know that you got it.
Yeah, just know that you got them. Yep. A couple things. Can we talk about your business?
Well, Green Gavel Auction is a family-owned and operated business right here in Dover, Delaware.
Okay. How long have you been in business?
We've been in business almost 10 years now.
Wow.
And we do a lot of estate sales, business liquidations. We do a lot of specialty auctions. We do things that appears that a lot of other auction companies don't want to do. We do some businesses up in Wilmington, Delaware, where the businesses do employee fundraiser days for. So we do a lot of different types of auctions.
And it looks like you're involved in the community just like today. You're here today helping out the Delaware Lions Foundation.
We do the Delaware Lions Foundation every year. We do the Little League Foundations. We do Ducks Unlimited from time to time, the National Riflemen's Association. We just finished one in Wilmington for Give the Kids the World, the Disney production up there. We just did that for them. It was a great event for people.
Wow. Now, how would somebody get a hold of you? They said, I have an estate, or I guess what you're saying, you schedule a date and then the money and handle the whole
Once they contact me and I come out and do a site evaluation, the rest of it we take care of.
So they don't have to say, gosh, where should I advertise my... You've already got all that under control.
We take care of everything.
And another thing I've noticed at your auctions, if a person pays cash or with an approved check, I would say, you don't charge any extra fees.
We do not do a buyer's premium. We try to avoid that at all costs. We do cash, checks, and cash, checks, and credit card.
Now, the credit card, there's probably a fee for that.
We usually charge 5% processing fee for the bank and the paperwork that
for
goes
the credit
along
card.
with it. Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't know that. I have a business, too. When you hand us a credit card, we have to pay to take that credit card, in other words.
Yes, we do. Sometimes it's very dear.
It is, because it all depends on the average of the transactions for the day or the month or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Now, excuse me, Jim. We've got a question from our listeners. They want to know what brand the safe is that you're selling.
Okay. We've already had somebody ask that.
So if you don't know, I can go check, and I'll get right back to it.
All right. We've got – see, that's another thing. How did they ask us that question, Colin? Colin is gone for the moment.
That came through text message to me.
Okay, wow. So I guess you can even send us messages during the show. Colin's got it all going on, man. So we're going to tell you what brand that safe is here in just a minute or two. But back to, here's what I'm saying. Say you have a business, the end of the year, you just need to turn some cash, or the end of a quarter, or you have, unfortunately, a loved one pass away and you have an estate sale, or you got some land, you just want to see what it's going to do at auction. Do you also do low-digit tags?
Yes, sir. We have sold quite a few low-digit Delaware black tags, as well as just the blue and gold tag.
Okay. And I think I saw some tags up here today, just like for tag collectors.
Yes, they're not live tags, but they're here to be sold today.
People collect them things.
They love them.
Yep. And I saw a really neat looking pedal car up there. I'll tell you another thing I saw was a trash can that said Snap-on it for the automotive enthusiasts.
Yes, sir.
So somebody could start their Christmas shopping today.
We should be yes, they could do a lot of Christmas shopping here. I think we might have a pedal tractor here today. I'm not sure if that's going to be coming in here today or not, but hopefully we'll have one.
And I had another question. Can people look around the museum today, or is it?
Absolutely. They can come in and wander around and look at what the museum has to offer. They do tours here, scheduled tours. They're open a couple of days during the week.
Is there any charge to come in?
As far as I know, no.
Okay.
It's open to the public. They work off of donations.
Okay.
And off of different rental agencies, I guess, or rental people that rent the hall.
So in all reality, if you're listening or watching right now and you're saying, I don't know what I'm going to do today, bring your kids. Come on out. They're going to have food for sale here, aren't they?
Yes, sir. And I believe if you come in and register, you get a free hot dog today.
Really?
So if you come in, you'll get.
Is it cooked?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I just think it's going to be a raw hot dog today.
I'm going to register and get a free hot dog.
There you go.
Is there going to be a charge for the ketchup or mustard?
No, I think they're going to give you that, but they're going to charge you to come in and buy something, though.
Okay, so anyway. But today's going to be a lot of fun. So, Ben, phone number again, what was it, 734-2432?
Yes, and you can also reach us at Green Gavel Auction, www.greengavelauction.com. You can reach us there. We do have a website, or you can call us on the phone. We'd be glad to talk to you.
Okay, and I noticed you got another couple good auctions coming up. One thing I want to say that I like about your auctions, you seem very kind. You make sure everybody gets an opportunity to bid. And another thing, I know this is going to sound crazy. If it's small lots, you put them in a box. I like that.
Well, we try to make everybody's merchandise look as attractive as possible.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also nice when you buy 2 or 3 box lots of stuff.
Oh,
You're
yes.
not down there just trying to pick it all up by yourself. I mean, you've got a little box to get started with, or you could stack the boxes up.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes.
Anything else you want to tell us?
Well, I would like to just add one thing on the November the 16th, which is, I believe, next weekend.
Okay.
We will be in Camden, Wyoming, doing an estate sale there. We have 1.18 acres of commercial land in the town of Camden, Wyoming.
Really?
With a brick home, a nice building on it. It's going up for auction, and we're going to have quite a bit of personal property there, some antiques as well as some mowers, golf cart. The golf cart does have a real nice gas engine in it.
Oh, okay.
And it's a very nice club car. So we'll be doing that one. Then on the 23rd, the following weekend, we'll be out on Apple Grove School Road doing a auction out there at an Amish farm, which will have 2 estates coming out of Milford, Delaware. And they will be there. We'll auction them off out there.
Wow, those are all good. So again, they just need to go to your website. Was it greengavelauction.com?
Yes, sir, greengavelauction.com, and all the pictures. And check back frequently, because from time to time we get new information coming in and we update all the time.
Okay, well, very good. Anything else you want to tell us? We got plenty of time.
Well, I think maybe what we should do is find out a little bit more about Don Legates and see what he's got to offer as the president of the Delaware Lions Foundation.
All right, and that safe was a Cannon safe.
A Cannon safe, folks.
Yeah.
It's brand spanking new. It was donated by one of the local businesses here, and all the proceeds will go to the Delaware Lions Foundation to help somebody.
You want to give a plug for that business? Or no?
Tractor Supply.
They donated it.
They donated
That was very nice of them. So, and you want to support businesses that donate and support things. So,
we appreciate everything that all the businesses in the community do for us. Also, I don't know, I have something else. I don't know if anybody's interested, but on November the 15th, Friday night.
Okay.
We are having the Delaware Auctioneers Association is having their annual banquet.
In Felton?
At Felton Fire Hall for the oyster dinner.
So, is that just for auctioneers?
No, sir. It's open to the public.
So, like Jim Q. Public can go there?
Absolutely.
And so what time is that?
Doors will open at 5:30.
Okay, in the evening.
In the evening. And we're going to have a live auction there.
Oh, really? What kind of stuff?
Well, they're going to have...
Any guns?
Yes, sir. We have a .410 Judge.
Oh,
and we have a nice Browning long gun. So if you folks would like to have some tickets, be sure you give me a call. Tickets are not available at the door. We were limited to tickets this year.
And you need to know ahead of time to prepare the food.
Yes, sir. And we also have some raffle tickets that we're going to raffle off some guns.
Okay.
And they have a lot of other goodies there besides guns.
Okay. Same thing, though. What you bid is what you pay?
Absolutely.
Unless you use a credit card. So.
Yes, sir. And no buyer's premium there either. We try to avoid the buyer's premium at all costs.
Oh, somebody else contacted us and asked what color was the safe. It's black.
It's black, yes.
Wow.
And it's just...
This is an interactive show. We've got people listening and watching and asking questions. So, all right, well...
We'd really like to have them come out and raise their hand today.
And raise their hand. Never take it down. So, all right, well, thanks a lot. And can you come back right after 8:30?
Yes, sir, I sure can.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Weller.
And would you send Don Legates over?
Yes,
Don
sir, I sure will.
Legates.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Okay, so, folks, we are live right here, right now at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover. There's a big auction starting at 10 o'clock. They are steady setting up back there. I guess when you register to bid, you get a free hot dog, so I'm going to hurry up and register to bid because I'm getting hungry. But we're going to have Don LeCates on in a couple minutes. He's the president of the Delaware Lions Foundation. But there's a lot of things to see here. I'll tell you something interesting. What's that saw called? What kind of saw is that? A scroll saw?
Now, this isn't up for auction.
It's not up for auction. This is in the museum.
Yeah, that is a scroll saw.
It's a scroll saw, and the neat thing about it is it's got two pedals. Looks like one's for your right foot, one's for your left foot. And I guess you pedal, and then the little blade moves up and down, and you can make yourself a charm bracelet or whatever you want to do. But anyway, then there's this drill, like the great big drill bit, and I guess you take the handle and you go like this. This is how it's like an antique drill press. So if you've never been to the Delaware Ag Museum, I encourage you. Make plans today. Bring your kids. It looks like a family-friendly environment. And then, again, they're going to be having an auction right here, all kinds of things. And I'm going to talk to Don LeCates. Don, there's your mic. How you doing?
Good morning, Jim. How are you today?
Welcome to Weller Does Delmarva.
Thanks for having us on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. So what is going on with this Delaware Lions Foundation? What do they do, or who are they?
The Delaware Lions Foundation was started in 1973, and what the foundation does today is it provides grants to the local Lions clubs of Delaware so that they can provide more service to the individuals of Delaware.
In their communities.
In each region, yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So if somebody they say they wanted to build a ramp for somebody.
For like a handicap
and it might cost $1,000, but they don't have that much money, so they ask for a grant from the foundation, and usually it's 50%, so they would get $500 from the foundation, and they can do a much bigger project than maybe they could on their own.
So the Delaware Lions Foundation is like the undergirding of all the Lions clubs.
Well,
the overseeing.
We're just another tool that the clubs. There's 34 clubs in Delaware.
Is there really?
And we have about 1,400 members. We also have 5 Lioness clubs, which are mostly ladies, and we have 8 Leo clubs, which are the younger people. So they all can apply for these grants, and usually we provide about $40,000 in grants each year.
All right.
And most of the funding comes from the local Lions Club. They donate money there's 2 fellowships we have for past international directors that were involved with starting the foundation. And in honor and memory of them, we have these fellowships. They could purchase a fellowship and honor one of the members of their community or their club, and that's how we raise most of our money. And, of course, we have this auction every year.
How long have you been involved with the Delaware Lions?
I've been involved probably 10 years with the foundation.
Wow.
Yes.
It's quite a commitment of time.
Yeah, it's great. It's just a fabulous thing. You work with some fabulous people, and best of all, you get to help the citizens that need our help of Delaware.
Very good. Now, say somebody wanted to know more about this. So is there a website?
Yes, we have a terrific website. It's DelawareLionsFoundation.org.
Okay.
And we also have pamphlets that we pass out all the time at different functions of Lions clubs. This is one of our new ones.
Okay.
And all the
people
information.
Join this?
Oh, they don't join the foundation. They can join each Lions club, though.
In their
Absolutely,
where they live or whatever. And so Lions clubs are always looking for good.
Oh, absolutely.
Good, hard-working members.
You got that right.
With a spirit and an attitude to serve their community.
There's a lot of need out there that
there
Lions fulfill each and every day. So it's a terrific organization. We have a lot of fun, and we enjoy what we do.
Well, very good. Doesn't make it feel like work when you enjoy it, does
absolutely not. No, I mean, you get a great satisfaction of helping other people. Awesome. They can come and look at the exhibits that are here and participate in the auction. A lot of great items here that have been donated, and it's terrific.
Now, let's say somebody's listening or watching and just says, I can't make it today. Can a person just flat out make a donation?
Absolutely. You can go on the website again, DelawareLionsFoundation.org, and all that information is there. We take donations from private citizens as well as corporations and other foundations as well.
And I guess they could donate monetarily money.
Absolutely.
But could they also, if they had some, let's say a business just coming on the end of the year and they have some excess inventory and they say, we'd like to donate it to something, take the write-off, and then you take it and have an auction or something and turn it into money.
Absolutely. And that's where most of these items come from.
Okay.
Donated
so that
by
donation could be any time.
Absolutely.
They don't have to wait till you're having an auction.
They sure don't.
Okay. So if you have 10 tractor-trailer loads of merchandise that you just want to donate,
we would be happy
feel
to
free
take
to.
It.
Unless they're junk tires.
No item too big or too small.
That's good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Don.
Well, Jim,
would
thank
you stop
you.
right back about maybe 8:40?
Oh, sure.
Let us talk to you one more time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll be ready to roll.
I'm going to be right here.
All right. Thanks
All right.
again.
Thank you again.
Appreciate
Just come
it.
right back about 8:40.
Okay.
All right. And that was Don LeCates, the president of the Delaware Lions Foundation. So anyway, again, folks, we are live right here at the Delaware Ag Museum. I want to hit a couple sponsors real quick, if I could. L&W Insurance Agency, my good friend Bill Strickland owns this. It's in Dover. I've been dealing with them for probably 25 years or better. They're serving all of Delaware for over 60 years. They are. Now, I've been dealing with them 60 years, but about 25 years. Very happy with them. Life insurance, health insurance, auto, home, commercial coverage. That's what I'm involved with. And they're just a nice group of people to deal with. Phone number is 674-3500. When you call during working hours, you know what you're going to get? Not a live answering machine. You're going to get a live person. I love that. So that way, instead of I get an answer mail that takes me nowhere, I could say, check, and she says, nope, they're not. Well, can I try somebody else? Or I'll just leave a message. I kind of like that. 674-3500, L&W Insurance Agency, and on the web, it's www, only 3 W's, lwinsurance.com. And if you call them, say, hey, Jim Weller sent me. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. I'm going to stay live on the internet. Okay, here we go, everybody. Can I keep talking, Colin?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. And when we come back on the radio, we can mention it now so everybody that's watching on the internet can get a sneak peek. I've posted some pictures on Weller Does Delmarva Facebook page.
Oh,
so you want to go to Weller Does Delmarva Facebook page and like it first thing.
Yes, please.
And then
you can
check
see the
out
pictures.
the pictures. I've got a couple of the safe, a couple of the gun. So.
All right. So, folks, right now, the radio station is taking a commercial break. I'm still here with you on Weller Does Delmarva, and I want to let you know we are live up here at the Delaware Ag Museum. If you would, tell your friends to like our Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva. Like it. Colin has just been over there and took some pictures of some things. This brand new gun safe is really nice looking.
Well, that's a hot item, isn't it, man?
It
I
is.
had 2 text messages right away on it.
So just want to let you know there's a lot of stuff here. If you come and register, you get a free hot dog just for registering, whether you buy anything or not. Whatever you bid is what you pay. They take good checks and they take cash. And then, of course, if you use a credit card, they do have a clerking fee for that. But other than that, if you pay cash or with a check, what you bid is what you pay. And I like that. I go to a lot of auctions. Some are that way, some aren't. The other thing is we got a couple other sponsors that we really are appreciative of, and one is Glass Doctor in Milford. No, they're actually in Lincoln. Glass Doctor in Lincoln. I don't know why I said Milford because it's my
Lincoln's
old building.
the new Milford.
Lincoln is the new Milford. That's right. But anyway, they do a good job if you need any kind of glass work. And another sponsor is Collins Business, Walls Service Center in Milford. It's a time of year, when the weather changes, you may not realize that your tires actually lose air pressure. They get a little lower on the air pressure when the temperature goes down. And if you swing into Walls Service Center, they will gladly check the air pressure in your tires. Now, they don't sell tires or anything like that, but it's just a little service that they do to say, hey, we appreciate you and want to get you to stop by and check out Walls Service Center. Another thing, it's the time of year to get your antifreeze checked. Make sure that your coolant is correct in your radiator. But they do oil changes. They do brake shoes. They do brake pads. They can put new rotors on. Also, if you have an exhaust leak or want a custom exhaust system, many people seem to like that. It's kind of a neat thing to get them duals. I think they call it a catback system. But anyway, yep, they can do that.
So it doesn't mean that if you've lost your cat, you'll get it back.
Correct. No, and so many people seem to think that, but it's not that.
They come in with the
it's
empty cage in the litter box. And
yeah. Say here it is. Here's a picture of what the cat looked like. I want my cat back. No, it's an exhaust system, a cat back exhaust system. So please, folks, if you would, tell your friends about Weller Does Delmarva. We also have another thing called Catch It Live that we always like to promote. And what that is it's a streaming service. So we're getting ready to do a lot of parades. And we're looking for sponsors of those parades.
And when we say a lot, we mean like 2.
Yeah, like at least 2. At least 2. Colin's saying 2. I'm saying at least 2. It sounds better.
Yes.
So anyway, we're looking to do some parades, preferably Christmas parades around Christmas time is what we're thinking. But as you can see in the background, the auction is getting set up. It starts at 10 o'clock today, November 9th, at the Delaware Ag Museum right on Route 113 on the southbound side in Dover. If you remember where Nichols used to be, but Home Depot is, it's across the street from that. So anyway, there's a lot of neat things there. And then I'm going to stay for the auction. So if you want to come, you can bring a blank check, leave it with me. I'll bid for you. I'll take care of it. I won't let you overspend. I'm just like a governor on your car, where you can't, go too fast. That's what I'll do. If you leave your check with me, I'll see to it that you don't overspend at the auction. We are looking for – were you getting ready to say something, Colin?
No, I'm just laughing at you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, want to remind you, Monday is Veterans Day. Had somebody give me this nice little flag. It's kind of nice. But, if you need a flag, Weller's in Bridgeville has flags and flagpoles. We are open today, Saturday till 1. We'll be back at it again Monday from 8 to 5. Phone number there at Weller's in Bridgeville is 337-8228. So, other than that, I am here at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover, and my name is Jim Weller. In the background is Colin Walls. And we have a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We do it every Saturday morning live on Delaware 105.9. Now, I think next Saturday I'm going to do this. I'm not sure, so you'll have to stay tuned. But one of these Saturdays, I'm thinking about, after the show is over at 9, staying on the Internet, because the Internet most of the time is open 24 hours a day. So I'm hoping on next Saturday it's open at least until 9 or 10 in the morning. And we're going to allow you to call in next week. I think we're going to do this. Then let's say you have a business that you want to plug or promote. Let's say you have an item that you want to sell or get rid of. We're going to let you put your plug on Weller Does Delmarva on our internet side of the show. And then it will be there indefinitely, and hopefully we could help you get some customers or help you get rid of something if you got something you want to get rid of. Again, we have Weller Does Delmarva, and then we have CatchItLive.com. So between those two and our live show on Saturday morning on Delaware 105.9, we can help you accomplish something, hopefully, whether you want to promote something, have an event, want to sell something, want to talk about something, want to get the word out. Maybe you've invented something that really makes sense or something that really only makes sense to you. We can help you get the word out in many different ways.
Now, Jim, was there any items that you saw out here that you wanted to bring up here to talk about in the next few minutes when we
I would like to see one of them Snap-on trash cans. I don't know if you've ever seen a Snap-on trash can. It's amazing. I saw this really neat-looking pedal car. I don't think you can get it up here, but there was a roll-top desk that they had. So there's just a lot of neat stuff here. I don't know if there's 100 items yet or not, but there's a lot of stuff. So anyway, again, and you can take a look around the Delaware Ag Museum. Believe it or not, there's an airplane hanging from the ceiling back there. So I don't think you can get in it or anything
and
like that.
We'll spin the camera around here in a little bit and talk about that and show that.
Colin, I watched a show last night. I don't know if it was 60 Minutes or whatever. It's where these two planes full of parachuters, these people were out under the wing on the bars getting ready to jump and parachute, and somehow they ended up hitting the plane that was underneath them. It was an unbelievable show. But anyway, we're going to be coming back now on Delaware 105.9. I'm going to have Ben Twilley on again in just a minute or two. Jim Weller here, folks, and we are live. We are back on the radio. So we're live on the radio. If you're listening, you're saying, I can hear you, Jim. If you can hear me and you're riding by the Delaware Ag Museum, blow your horn 3 times so I know that you've heard me. If you can't hear me and you're not listening, only blow your horn twice as you go by, okay? Also, you can watch the show live at that's the World Wide Web, a little bit bigger than the Milford and Lincoln web. Today we're using the World Wide Web. You can go to www.wellerdoesdelmarva.com and watch this show live. We're at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover at 10 o'clock this morning. They're going to have a live auction with all kinds of stuff, and it is being all put together by the Delaware Lions Foundation, and Green Gavel Auction is doing the auctioning. Ben Twilley is the auctioneer, and they tell me if you come and register to bid that they're giving away free hot dogs. So you get a hot dog for free, you get the roll for free, you get ketchup and mustard if you want it. It's not mandatory. And you get a free napkin. Also, they're going to be having food. You can take a tour of the Delaware Ag Museum. You can see my new mustache while you're here if you want. It's Movember. But anyway, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to get Ben Twilley back on here in just a minute, but I'm going to hit a couple sponsors real quick. This is my list of sponsors, as you can see, and I'm not allowed to forget any of them. So we want to thank Wireless Zone. Tejas has a really great business there, does a good job. Got a store in Harrington, got a store in Middletown, got a store in Milford. All things cell phone. He's a premium what is it called? It's a Verizon premium retailer. He does a great job, whether you want to talk about a MiFi card, whether you want to talk about a Samsung tablet, whatever. You can like him on Facebook, and you can also go in there and check stuff out. Fitzgerald's owns Fitzgerald Salvaging Recycling in Lincoln. If you have anything you want to recycle or you need any parts for your car, check them out. Then right across the street is the Glass Doctor. Glass Doctor is Scott Fitzgerald of the Fitzgerald family. They do like shower enclosures. In other words, if you want to, you got an anniversary coming up, you want to give your wife a nice shower enclosure instead of the curtain, they do glass shower enclosures. They do, like, say you had a really nice desk and you wanted a glass top, they do that. If you're building a building and you want commercial glass, they do that. If you have a window that broke, they do that. They even have what's called a board-up service, meaning like if you got broke into or a car ran off the road and ran into your building, they can board up your windows and stuff like that and then order them for you and get them in, take care of that whole thing. They deal with insurance companies and stuff like that. As you can see, folks, if you're on the web, Colin is bringing us stuff. So you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com and look at some of this stuff. But Glass Doctor's phone number is 422-2783. And then, of course, we got bringmegas.com if you want to get some gas for your gas grill and not be bothered with it. There's nothing worse than running out of gas in the summer when you're having people over. There's really nothing worse than running out of gas in the winter. When you're outside and you're barbecuing, you just got the hankering for a grilled burger or steak or something like that. There's nothing like, making sure you got gas for your gas grill. So if you have a gas grill and you need your tank refilled, bringmegas.com will bring you a refilled tank right to your property. The other sponsor I wanted to mention, I won't mention it right now, I'll mention it in a little bit. Another?
Yep, this is Jim Hinton, Jim. And he's got a very interesting item over there.
All right. Here's your mic. How you doing, Jim?
Oh, fine, thank you.
And are you here bidding, buying, or working?
Doing a little bit of everything. And helping the DLF also, so it's a great function to come and help, and
good.
We're proud to be here.
What is this thing?
This is a pre-1880s clam and oyster rake. It is all hand-forged, as you see here.
Wow. What's hand-forged mean?
Well, hand-forged means that a blacksmith hammered it out, heated this metal,
this got fastened to this?
He hammered it. He got this piece hot. He got this piece hot, and he hammered them actually together.
Wow.
And if you look at it, actually hammered one on top of another and another on top of that, and he molded it. Interestingly enough, sometime over the years, this got broken this little time here. And you can see the newer technology of how they welded it. It's not anything like
isn't that something?
The handwork. Every piece of this was hand hammered out. Even the tines here, they hammered it.
And that's how they got them thin. They just got them hot and then hammered them.
And they would use different. They had a cone anvil. It's very similar to a regular anvil, but it's a cone shape. And that's how they would get these circles, and they'd hammer it around there. And then as they go up, the cone was smaller. So it would make the curves smaller.
That's amazing.
Just a really interesting piece, and it's funny to have it like that here at the Ag Museum.
This is like an art going by.
There are actually a lot of people now into the blacksmithing. A lot of the young people have taken it up, and there's a lot of blacksmith groups. They have meets almost every week at different locations. So it's a dying art to make a living. Mm-hmm. It's a living art for the fun of it. So many people have taken it up as a real hobby. And
it looks like you're thinking this was from the 1800s?
Pre-1880. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You can date it by the way everything is made. the workmanship
What would this hook
in
to?
it. A big long handle.
Okay, one man?
Well, yeah, one man. They would have a big, heavy handle here, and they could work this from the shore, actually. And pre-1880, there were plenty of clams and oysters along the shoreline.
There were.
So they would just slide this out in the water, flip it over, and drag it in.
And that was all there was to it.
And they could use it. Some of them used it from a boat, but a lot of them were made larger than this and would have a drag on here where they could hook a chain or rope to it and pull it with the boat. Yeah.
Wow.
And pull it in. So that's the history of it a little bit.
Very neat.
And it's just a really rare.
And that's going to be auctioned off today no matter what.
That's going to be auctioned no matter what.
Everything here is kind of a no matter what.
There's no reserves on the items. So
wow.
It was here. It's all brought here to sell. A lot of it from the DLF, a lot of it from the donations to them. And then there's some consigners that brought interesting items like this in. So
this is going to be a fun day, isn't it?
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah,
really
everybody could get a deal, and it's all for a good cause, too.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Are you excited about the hot dogs?
I don't know about the hot dog, but I'm excited.
All right, I'm excited, and I'm ready for the hot dogs, too.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Hey, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for being on.
Yeah, I hope you have a great day.
All right, if you could find me Ben, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to interview him one more time. Okay. What time is the auction? It's at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock today, not 10 o'clock tonight. Have a seat, Ben. This is Ben Twilley coming up, everybody, if you're watching or if you're listening. And you have a business?
Yes, sir, I sure do. It's Green Gavel Auction here in Dover, Delaware.
Dover, Delaware. And you've been in business about 10 years, I believe?
Yes, sir.
And I like two things I really like about three things. I like your mannerism, very good with your crowd, very nice to your customers. I like the fact that if you buy a lot of little items, they always come, or I don't know about always, but every time I've been, they come in a cardboard box, so I don't have to.
We try to put them in a small flat, yes.
Yep, I like that. And then I also like the fact that if I bid $100, I actually only have to pay $100.
That's right.
I kind of think that's nice.
We try not to do a buyer's premium.
Yep. And so today we have a big auction starting at, I believe, 10 o'clock?
Yes, sir, 10 o'clock today.
And the crowd is really picking up.
Yes, we're starting to get in some outside
people.
People are starting to come in, yes.
Now, did you say earlier, though, if they come and register to bid, they get a free hot dog?
Yep, that's right. Come on out and get a free hot dog. We have some chips and drinks as part of the auction.
Now, every time I hold my hand and bid, do I get another hot dog?
Nope.
Okay, just one hot dog when you sign up.
The foundation only has enough hot dogs for
giving you a hard
couple
time.
Of us, Jim.
All right. So anyway, folks, and if you need an auctioneer, I believe you had said earlier that if you want to sell land, you do estates. Do you help people where, like, if they have stuff, let's say somebody has something and they want to auction it, but they don't want to give it away. They want some idea. I would say with your experience of being in the auction business this long, you could say to somebody, that figure's too high. Or no, I mean, you can't guarantee anything, but can you help guide somebody of what they might possibly expect for something?
Yes, sir, we sure can. And as you said, there's no guarantee in an auction.
Right. It's based on the crowd.
We can kind of give you a rough idea as to where we think will happen at your auction. Nothing is guaranteed, but we can kind of steer you in the right direction.
Right. So, in other words, no huge surprises.
No.
In other words, and of course, when you're auctioning, your goal is to get as much as you can for the buyer and also help, for the seller.
For the seller. We work for the seller, yes.
You work for the seller, but also you want the buyer to get a fair shake and enjoy themselves, too.
Yes. And also, Jim, something we haven't mentioned here.
On the back?
No.
Okay.
Something we haven't mentioned here. We also do gun transfers. We are an FFL.
You yourself, your company.
Yes, sir. The Green Gavel Auction is an FFL company, dealer. And so if somebody does buy a firearm and they need it transferred, they can give us a call. We'll transfer it for them.
Even if they didn't buy it from you.
That is correct. Even if they didn't buy it from me.
Wow. But another thing, now that I think about it, let's say somebody has an estate and their grandparent passes away and there's guns involved, land involved, furniture involved, and so on. It sounds like if they call you, they're not going to have to find somebody to deal with the gun part of it or anything. You can handle real estate, goods,
yes, sir.
Guns.
Yes, sir.
You do the advertising. You collect the money.
We are a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
We are an auction company that will come into your estate and liquidate the entire estate, real estate, weapons, household goods. No matter what you have, we can sell it all.
Now, here's a crazy question. Let's say this auction is somewhere where there's not running water and stuff like that. Do you coordinate the porta potties?
Yes, sir. We do. We have.
You do it all then?
We have our own porta potties. If need to use our own, we have our own. And we also use a company out of Clayton, Delaware, called Honey Dipper, owned by Dale Willie.
Okay.
And Dale's
is he related
a good man.
to you?
Well, no, but he thinks so when he gets
bad.
that check every month.
He thinks you're your brother. He's your brother.
Yeah,
your long-lost brother.
Dale's a good guy.
And I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, if they call you, there's not much they've got to worry about. You provide the people to lay the stuff out?
Yes, sir.
So just from A to Z?
Yes, we'll set the sale up for them. When they call me, after the contract is signed, I will come in and we will set their entire sale up and mail them a check at the end.
How many days would it take to sell 800 trailers?
Oh, my. I don't know.
All right. Anything else you want to tell us?
Just come on out today and have a good time with us. We're going to have a good day.
I can see it. The crowd is building. 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thanks
Jim.
a lot, Ben. All right, folks, it's Jim Weller. We are live right here, right now at the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover. I got a lot of business to take care of, so take a look at this pedal car. Colin, can you pedal it around for me just a little? Holy mackerel, it's a BMW.
Yeah.
It's a BMW. Delaware Lions Foundation right on the side of the car. And it's got a steering wheel. It's got a nice little seat. It's actually got these little fake-looking mirrors. Oh, hold on. Let me get you the mic.
Jim, this was donated by the BMW dealership in Milford, Delaware.
Burton's.
IG Burton's donated this to us,
Very
and
good.
they have been donating a pedal car to the foundation for the last few years.
I got to believe this is...
So this came from them. The only thing is when we were peeling out of the parking lot at a high rate of speed right after we kidnapped this car, somebody fired some shots in the back of it.
Oh, my goodness.
And this thing is right full of bullet
holes.
holes.
Oh, it sure is, isn't
Look
it?
At that.
That's the best-looking fake bullet holes I've ever seen.
But, yep.
That is a nice little car.
And it was just serviced. The oil's been changed.
Oh,
it's
wow.
ready to go
Airing
to work.
the tires?
Yes, sir. She's ready to go to work.
Ready to go.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, IG Burton in Milford, for that donation, too. So, folks, where's that Snap-on toolbox? A toolbox, not a toolbox. It was a trash can. A Snap-on trash can. Ladies, if you want to get your man a great Christmas gift or a nice place to put his dirty socks, think about this. This is a great item, a Snap-on trash can. So we have got some really neat stuff here up at Dover. So we are live right here, right now at the Delaware Ag Museum. The auction starts at 10 o'clock today in the morning, not at night. It's a great time. Plus, bring your kids. I'm telling you, there's so much stuff to see here, to look at some of these tools and machinery and say, wow, you think using a drill right now is difficult. My goodness, all these hand tools and hand-operated things and things they pedaled and stuff like that. It's really an interesting place. So I encourage you, if you've never been to the Delaware Ag Museum, check out this plane. Colin's going to turn the camera. Now, be careful. Watch all your wires there, Colin. But anyway, folks, if you are watching right now at Delaware, what is the name of this show? Weller Does Delmarva. If you are watching live, Colin is taking the camera and showing everything that is here. There's wagons. There's all kinds of things. That thing might be a composter. I'm not sure. But there's just some really neat stuff. But look at that plane hanging from the ceiling. In other words, I thought only helicopters went straight up, but somehow they got this plane hanging from the ceiling. So anyway, and out back there's all kinds of buildings with different eras of time to them and stuff like that from different stages. Another neat thing, I don't know how many hats there is, but there's this wall just lined with hats from local businesses and things like that. So anyway, folks, if you can make it, we'd love to have you. If you ever want to be on our show, we'd love to have you. My name is Jim Weller. The phone number is 337-7300. If you ever want to talk about Weller Does Delmarva or catch it live, I will be here at this auction today. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like Ben said, what you bid is what you pay. No buyer's premium. Unless you use a credit card, but approved checks and cash And when you register, you get a free hot dog. I kind of like that. Want to thank some of my sponsors, so I'm going to run through a few of them. And if you want to be a sponsor, we've got room for you. It's L&W Insurance Agency. You can tell I really like them. It's my good friend Bill Strickland. They're up in Dover. They've been serving Delaware for over 60 years. Whether you need life, health, whether you need some commercial coverage, car insurance, they do all of Weller's insurance. They take care of my kids' insurances. They're good people. 674-3500. They represent you, and by that I mean they don't sell just one brand of insurance. They sell numerous brands of insurance. So that way they can shop from different companies and they can get you the best coverage for the best value. So anyway, on the web, it's www.lwinsurance.com. Want to mention Wall Service Center in Milford. That's Collins' business. If you need anything done to your vehicle, they pretty much can help you out. And the phone number there, I have lost my paper. It's right here. I got it. Don't tell me. Wall Service Center in Milford, 422-8110. Give them a call. They're open today till noon. Anything you need done to your car. Then Colin also owns another business, BringMeGas.com. And that is where, if you need your propane tank for your gas grill refilled, he will come to your house and drop off another tank and pick up your tank. If you want it hooked to your gas grill, he can do that. And he does a really good job. So there's nothing worse than running out of gas in the summer when you got a lot of people, but there's nothing worse than running out of gas in the winter when it's freezing cold. Now, is it Don LeCates? Okay.
I'm back.
Delaware Lions Foundation.
Yep.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
Hey, I see a lot of people.
Oh, a lot of people are starting to come in. A lot of good items still coming in the door. So it's going to be a great day. Oh, this is awesome.
Great day. You going to be here all day?
All day, yep.
All right. And that was the Delaware Lions Foundation.
That's correct.
They can be found on the web.
Yep, DelawareLionsFoundation.org.
And if you want to ever donate to anything, they accept donations 12 months a year.
Absolutely, and all that money will go to help the citizens of Delaware.
All right, so it goes right back into the community.
Absolutely, 100%.
100%. Oh, really? Dollar for dollar?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So anything else you want to tell us or say?
That's about it. Appreciate you having us on today.
Well, I appreciate you letting us be here.
Looking for a great day and a lot of fun.
I'm looking for one, too. All right. Thank you again.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Thank you. All right, and that was Don LeCates. He is the president of the Delaware Lions Foundation. So again, folks, I just want to thank you for listening. We're on every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 on Delaware 105.9. You can also watch this show live at Weller Does Delmarva. You can watch all of our shows that we've ever had at Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to be streaming some Christmas parades. If you own a business and you would like to provide us with a bucket truck, we're looking for somebody to be our bucket truck sponsor so we can get up in the air and get a good view of these Christmas parades. And if you would like to sponsor a parade and have us help promote your business or whatever, Abbott's Grill in Milford sponsored the Milford Community Parade recently, and we had over 5,000 people view that so far. So, again, once you buy an ad from us, not only would it be on the radio, but once it's on the web, every time somebody watches it, your ad gets viewed again, and we don't charge you any extra. So to blow through my sponsors real quick, L&W Insurance Agency, my good friends there. Then we got Wireless Zone, 3 locations, Milford, Middletown, and Harrington. They do a great job. Again, whether you want to talk about your cell phone plan, whether you need a cell phone or an upgrade, any accessories, if you want a MiFi card, if you want to talk about a Samsung product, the tablets, and so on, check them out. We highly recommend them. Colin and I really like them. Wireless Zone, Milford, Harrington, and Middletown. Then you've got Glass Doctor in Lincoln. All things glass, whether you want a glass top for your desk, maybe you got an antique table or something, you want to protect the top of it. They can custom cut glass any way you need it. They do commercial glass if you own a business and you're building a building or you had some damage or you just need a new window. They could take care of you. They also do auto glass. Glass Doctor in Lincoln, 422-2783. Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville is always looking for new customers. There's no application fee. There's no height or weight requirement to be a customer of Weller's. All you have to do is have an earnest desire to spend money and enjoy bargains. So give us a call at 337-8228 there. Weller's Utility Trailers, Wall Service Center in Milford. Good place to get your car worked on. Collins family started, was it 1957?
1958.
I can never get it right.
It was actually
the year I was
December
born.
of 57, but
oh, okay.
58.
1958. So think about that, folks. You don't survive in business that long without doing it right. You need your car worked on, give Colin Walls a call, 422-8110. Weller's Red Barn, mark your calendar if you would. It's open the first Friday and Saturday of every month. So that's when it's open, the first Friday and Saturday of every month. You can check that out at wellersredbarn.com, then bringmegas.com. Catch it live. Other than that, we want to thank, who's back at the studio today? Fran the
and
man,
Walt.
and Walt, both of them. They do a great job. You have no idea how hard it is to get everything coordinated just right so we can put on such an interesting, quality, impeccable show as Weller does Delmarva. We are here live at the Delaware Ag Museum. We are inviting you to get in your car and come on down here. Bring your kids. You can tour the museum. You can have some food. You can bid on stuff. If you don't know how much to bid, I'll help you figure out when to stop. You stop as soon as he says, sold. Anyway, Colin, what else you got to tell me? So,
well, he mentioned that you can get a free hot dog. All you got to do is come down and register to bid.
Yes.
Free hot dog.
Well, but it comes with a roll.
And a roll.
And a napkin.
What?
And free ketchup and mustard. I don't know if they have raw onions or not. So, anyway, I saw a gun safe. Look at this. Is that?
Well, here,
what? Go ahead.
Why don't, when we get done, we'll make a quick video of some of the items that are here and put it on Weller Does Delmarva.
So if you're listening right now, get on your internet or your phone or whatever and go to www.
Actually, go to the Facebook page.
We're
going to put it
go
on
to the
that.
Facebook page.
We're going to put it on the Facebook page.
Okay, go to the Facebook page for Weller Does Delmarva, and we're going to walk around here a little bit, and we're going to show you how nice the folding chairs are that you're going to sit in. They accept cash. They accept good checks. Today, they're not accepting any bad checks. So today, they would like good checks. So anyway, I want to thank Ben Twilley from Green Gavel Auction for having us here. I want to thank the Delaware Lions Foundation for doing this event. I want to thank the Delaware Ag Museum for allowing it to be here. Thank you, Colin, for helping us out. And Fran and Walt back at the studio. Thanks a lot. Anything else?
I believe that's it, Jim.
Are we about out of time?
We are just about out of time.
Okay, and if you want to fellowship with me tomorrow morning, I'll be at Eagles Nest Church at 9:30. Everybody's welcome. Other than that, have a good weekend. God bless you all. Bye.